Hello, my name is Gerbsnail, and welcome to a somewhat quick little tutorial on how to completely cheese the first section of Fallen Saber. Hopefully I'll be able to show you the best way to do it in a GM, but the thing is that due to the nature of it, you are going to have to waste a revive token on it. But I feel like one revive token to skip the Warsat section is pretty worth it. But anyways, yeah, make sure you got your frame rate set to 30 right before you wedge your S.A.B.E.R under here, and then you should just pop through the floor. And I'm going to turn that back up because even though that you can't see it because I'm recording this at 30 FPS, I can see it, and I appreciate not having to deal with 30 FPS. So anyways, yeah, I guess while I go over there, this strike is atrociously bad when it comes to story. Like, I know I'm going into hot takes already, but like, the thing is that this strike is actually, it's one of my favorites, at least in Destiny 1, and I'm sure it will be in Destiny 2 once it's fixed in terms of like bugs, but the fact that I had to try this like 17 times to actually get to the end of the strike earlier, it was something ridiculous. We kept getting soft locked at different places, and then like we finally got to the boss, and then it just repeatedly wiped us. Like, it's, yeah. And then of course there's the whole problem of the dialogue just being ripped from Destiny 1, so you hear Zavala talking about it not wanting it to be a, oh hey, you can see the stuff on the ground, that's interesting. Anyways, there's a lot wrong with it, and I'll talk about it after I do a little scan. Bring the ghost up. So, in Destiny 1, you were able to just sit right here, and it would just start scanning. But you can't do that, so instead, you have to jump up here. And so you just have to jump up a little bit at a time. You can get about 3 ticks of progress every time. Of course, I'm using Lion Rampant, so yeah, something like that. But you can just keep jumping like this, and you'll see progress goes up, albeit very slowly. So anyways, oh wait, is there a dreg under here? What the heck? I'm gonna be honest, this is my like second time recording this, and I don't think I've ever seen a dreg go under there, so I guess be careful for the dregs that have discovered the emote glitch and have fallen through the floor. But anyways, what I was saying, oh.
These sequences are incredibly complex. Plus, I'm actually not that great at math, so.
Anyways, yeah, this is, yeah, I've already seen a few posts about it in Destiny the game, and I know that like Bife covered it sort of in his recent Devil's Lair video, but I can't really abide by how lazy they were at implementing these like story-wise. I mean, once again, not to mention like actually in-game, like the fact that the rocket yard doesn't exist yet, or that you can't or the fact that this exists because like Rasputin's dead and this part of the bunker was like turned off, I believe, during Warmind or the Seraph Vault or something, you know. But there's a lot of lore that pretty much retcons this already, so, or this retcons it, but yeah, I don't know. And also like Zavala talks about an Omnigul situation, which I think is kind of hilarious. I think I might have already said that. Who knows? But anyways. Just keep on jumping. Oh yeah, so the whole Grandmaster thing. So basically the way you get back in bounds is that you run over there and then die. And unfortunately that means you have to spend a revive token. But in theory you could have your 2 friends hanging out over in the other checkpoint over back at the shore where it's a little bit more safe, and then just have one person here, one person dies, and then, yeah. Like I said, spending a revive token to do this and not have to do this section is going to be really good in GMs. And I don't know whether or not they can patch this further, because, I mean, they obviously tried with the whole removing the whole just sitting on the floor. Like, you now have to work for it, but yeah. I have to say, I'm glad that this strike is back and that, you know, I mean, it's a good strike. I like it, and then I like also the changes that they made, like the, how you don't have to throw a grenade and pray that it actually works. Like, they now have a little fuse thing. Oh, that's weird. Did I just jump after I... Okay. Yeah, look at that. That's kind of weird. I don't even know how I did that. Anyways, we're gonna finish up here in a second. Yeah, that is strange. I have no idea why that's happening. Anyways, there we go. Should be done in a second. There we go.
Access. Let's go.
And now, I believe I haven't actually figured this part out just quite yet. But, I mean, obviously you would not be doing this alone. Or actually, oh, you know what we could do? Is that we could go back, or we could die. Well, I really wanted to iron that out, but I mean, actually what I'll do, I'll go back and show you how to get inbounds, but in theory you wouldn't, you'd have somebody on the outside open this Brent. Yeah, thank you, Rasputin, very cool.
Anyone with a radio could have picked up Rasputin's distress call. If we don't shut it down, half the Cosmodrome could be at his front door.
Yeah. Still kind of angry that they used purely Destiny 1 dialogue. Like, they didn't even repeat. They didn't get the two voice actors to repeat it, even though that, you know, they made plenty of lines already. It wouldn't be too bad to do that. I mean, story team could probably whip up a good enough explanation in less than a day. Anyways, just like before, if I can actually properly... Yeah, shut up, Zavala.
Assess the threat and aid Rasputin. A threat to the war mind is a threat to the city as well.
Well, I mean, of course it would be, because technically the war mind's in the city now, so... Come on, can I get this again, please? There we go. I understand I'm probably being pretty harsh on them. Because, I mean, they did implement 3 strikes and, like, plenty of mini half strikes with the battlegrounds. Like, they did a lot of content, so I can't be too bad on them. But, I mean, aside from glitching, I'm also a lore nerd, so this does kind of piss me off. Anyways, in theory, you wouldn't have to do this again, but hang on, I'll show you what you should do once you've ended, because I really don't want to do the whole jumpy section again, because that's it. It's a good 5 minutes of my life wasted every time. Alright, there we go. Grata's hit. And then, by the way, if you are sparrow flying over here instead of like sword flying or something, be careful of that section of ground there, because you can't summon your sparrow around the water. Oh, I guess I'm in here. So, if you hit the checkpoint, don't touch the ground, just immediately fall down out of the world. I completely messed all this up, by the way, but... You see how your ghost spawns in the inside? That's the default spawn in the mine. So one of your friends can come pick you up instead of me messing this up, because I'm playing this as a single person. But anyways, what you could do is that if you are solo... I don't know. I guess there's no real way to not waste a revive token. So I guess your best way is to... just follow under the map all the way back up to the top. Can I just go back? Probably can. Or should be able to. Nope, I'm locked in. Cool. Oh, never mind. I can't open it. I'm not entirely sure whether or not you can hit that trigger at a map, but I'm assuming that you can't. So what you could do is that if you're solo, you can follow the map back to the other checkpoint and die, and then that should, or alternatively, hit the other checkpoint and then turn around, hit this checkpoint, die, and then go on your merry way into the strike. But, yeah, I mean, other than the absolute horrible execution of the second half of this video, thank you so much for watching. I have a feeling that I'm actually going to lap my previous, or my current upload, because I've got my 50 subscribers special happening right now, so while that's happening, hopefully, you know, this will come out before that, maybe? Who knows? But it's gonna be a double upload today, and that's kind of cool. So, yeah. If you see me not mentioning this video in the next one, that's because I recorded that one yesterday. So, yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, and pretend there's a cool outro.